Good evening. Welcome back to Weekly Waffle. It's actually been 2 weeks since my last waffle, so apologies. Just life got in the way, unfortunately. So what I decided I would do is I'm going to split my waffle this week into two. So you're going to get two for the price of one this week. So it'll be a weekly and a half weekly waffle. Just so you don't miss me too much, because I'm special. Well, I think I'm special. I think I'm a legend in my own lunchtime. But that's another story for another day. So what did I want to talk to you about today? There is a couple of things I kind of wanted to go through. One of the things was, I don't know if anybody has ever seen a incredibly bad film called A View from the Top. It was Gwyneth Paltrow, Christina Applegate, and Candice Bergen is in the film. The film is shocking. Message is quite nice. It's just quite a, upbeat chick flick type thing. But it has an awesome soundtrack. And I can remember watching the film and going, the film's crap, but I liked the soundtrack. One of the songs on the soundtrack is by a lady called Sophie Lowell, and is called Utopia. And a lyric from the song is, I see no reason yet to give up my sweet ideal of my utopia. The idea is, why should you give up on your dreams? The only thing that stops you doing what you want to do is you. Everybody has the capability to do whatever they want to. I spoke a couple of weeks ago about a friend of mine who is undertaking an entire new life journey as we all career headfirst into the lovely age that is 40. And I was kind of inspired by what he was doing. So I've set up on my own little journey, which hopefully within the next week or so I can share with you all, which would be quite nice. It'd be nice to share that with a wider audience rather than just sitting on it at the moment. But yeah, why hold yourself back? I know we're in the middle of a global pandemic. Please don't get me wrong, I'm not that stupid. But if there is something you want to do, why not start out on the path? There are lots of reasons you can sit and give yourself as to why you can't do something. I'm too old, I don't have the cash, it's not something that is really realistic. If it's something you want to do, why not? You'll always manage to find a way if it is something that you genuinely want to do. So it really was just a go for it kind of message for today. Find your utopia. Why should you give up on your dream because somebody says so, or because society dictates that's what's going to be the norm? There is no reason to accept limitations given to you by other people. The only limitation should be in yourself. So that was the one thing I wanted to share. A couple of you will have seen yesterday my awesome t-shirt for Pride Month, which if you haven't, I please beg of you, have a look for a picture of me in my fantastic t-shirt. It says not gay, but very supportive, and it has a huge rainbow bra printed across the front of it, which I love. So I just wanted to wish all of my LGBTQIA friends a very happy Pride Month. Stay safe, be well, look after one another. And again, it's kind of that personal growth thing. I think it's incredibly important. I have a number of friends who fit within that community, and I am proud to be an ally to those people who need my support, regardless of their background, of their gender, of their orientation. I really don't care what how a person identifies, so long as they are happy, so long as they are kind, so long as they feel content in their own skin. I would much rather that than anything else in the world. So I think it's very, very important that this month particularly we show support to those who historically have been treated differently. It all kind of feeds on to the past couple of weeks we've been talking about Black Lives Matter. It's no different to that. We are talking about historical inequality. So grow, learn, find something you didn't know. One of my favourite facts that I learnt as part of my muggle job role, we learned about the 63 different gender orientations that there are in the world. If you don't know them, look it up. Some of them are fascinating. But my favourite one of those was called Twin Spirit. And it's for people who were assigned female or male at birth, but identify as something else. So they might not have gone through the trans process, but they don't identify as the gender that they were assigned. And it comes from a Native American phrase that it's two spirits in one body. And I think that's a lovely phrase. So if you haven't learned anything else, that's something you've learned from Pride Month this year. So yeah, I am really waffling now. So anyway, make this week about growth. If there's something you want to do, go for it. Set your own limitations. Don't have them set for you. So that's all I really want to say today. I will be back soon, hopefully with some fantastic news, but you never know. Keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. Lots of love. Mwah! And I will see you all very soon. Bye.